Hey everyone, it's Jeremy Hamilton with 5280 Angler with a fishing report. I am actually out in Pueblo right now. I just finished up a trip at Pueblo Reservoir, or I'm at Pueblo Reservoir right now. I just finished up a trip on the river below Pueblo Reservoir on the Arkansas, and it was actually pretty good out there today. Not many people out there, so no crowds like just about everywhere else right now. It's actually the reservoir's turning over, so the water's a bit dirty, but fish are still feeding. So we got fish today on Pat's rubber legs. That does a black one that does a pretty good job imitating little crayfish, because there's no stoneflies in there. Not really, none to speak of. We got them on leeches, caddis, pupa. So one thing to keep in mind is that the river below Pueblo right now, it's about a month behind everything else. So water's still a little bit warm, so there's still caddis. First thing in the morning, there was a massive trico spinner fall. So black RS2s, trico spinners. The fish really weren't on the surface because the water is dirty, so they're not really looking up. But caddis pupa, like a bars graphic caddis, net builder caddis, stuff like that. Just any kind of bigger buckskins. What else worked today? RS2s did work. In the afternoon, we did see some. It's like a gray RS2 small. We did see some pseudos, a little blue-winged olives. That kind of stuff. It all worked throughout the day. Nothing real terribly consistent, but we were hooking fish all day long. So if you want to beat the crowds and have a little bit of river to yourself, the Arkansas below Pueblo is fishing pretty good right now, and we do guide out here, so it's a good place to come check out. Otherwise, everything right now is in full fall effect. Dream stream, you're going to be able to catch kokanee and some browns. Keep in mind, of course, there are definitely crowds out there right now. You'll probably see more people than fish. I feel like I always say that, and honestly, I feel like that's kind of always true. But eggs, worms, dark brown worms, if you're going to be doing those. Red worms as well. We'll get some kokanee pink worms. Green, copper johns, RS2s, black crystal flash midge. All of that stuff is going to be able to get some fish. Same thing is pretty much true out at Deckers. It's there are fish spawning, so definitely watch your step. Deckers has been a little bit trickier with all the grass, but also scuds you can throw in the mix there. Some blue-winged olive activity in the afternoon, so you can definitely fish some dry flies, depending on where you're at. Some spots you may not see anything. Others you might see the hatch of your life. My favorite fly for blue-winged olives is a mole fly, Charlie's mole fly. That's by far and away my favorite dry fly to fish during a blue-wing hatch. But also, you can do parachute Adams, comparadun, all the usual suspects for that. Also, jujubatus, pheasant tails, you name it, radiation baetis, Jedi Master, anything. Also now I can't think of the name of it, but tiny stuff, tiny little blue-winged olive nymphs for the pseudos. They're hatching right now, so you will see those tiny. I'm talking 24, 26. There's definitely some little stuff going on there. Little bar emergers, little jujubatus, all that. Also been out on the Colorado and Williams Fork. Crowds can be, depending on where you're at, crowds can be definitely there because browns are, of course, in spawn mode there as well. But I was fishing elsewhere besides where, the Williams Fork confluence. There's a lot of people out there fishing, but there's big fish to be had. But everywhere else, kind of same flies, dark worms, leeches, eggs, RS2s, crystal flash midges, kind of all the same stuff. That's kind of the program right now pretty much everywhere except Pueblo, where it's a little bit warmer. The water's still warm, and you have more of the August, September kind of bugs than you do October, November. But that should be changing here pretty soon. The nights have been getting cooler. The water's cooling down, so we should start to see some cooler stuff down here, and then start seeing midges and blue wings and all that kind of stuff. Otherwise, we have Boxwood Gulch and Longmeadow Ranch are still open, and starting November 1st, we will be going to our winter rates, so definitely check that out. Now's a good time to get out there. Water levels are pretty much perfect, so it's a great time to come check that out. Also, if you haven't done so and you want to look for new water, Rowdy Trout, which is up above Longmeadow a little bit, that's a fantastic little property. Can't run a lot of people out there at once, but definitely for two people it can be a lot of fun. Also, Troublesome Creek, if you're in the Colorado River area around Kremling, that's fall time is a fantastic time to be up there. So all of that's fishing good. It's a great time to be out right now. Weather's been looking pretty good, at least for the upcoming week. We're at end of October right now, or kind of late October anyway. So weather's been looking fantastic, as you can tell behind me. It's kind of a nice day. I wanted to just come up to the lake and kind of spend a little bit of time before I head home, and it's beautiful out here, and there's nobody out. So anyway, now's a good time to be out there. Give us a call if you want to come fishing with us. Follow us, 5280 Angler Fly Fishing. Obviously, you're at our 5280 Angler YouTube page. You can follow me, Jeremy Hamilton Fly Fishing, and as always, I will see you out there.